Sup, peeps? Back with Legend of Zelda. So right now, I left you guys off. We just got this giant booty two-edged sword. So right now, I'm in the middle of Hyrule Field. If you look in the map, I'm in the northwest corner of Hyrule Field by this random booty tree. And if you come here and you equip the bombs and you bomb this tree, get the heck out, a hole appears. Go in the hole. So we're in this hole, and it's just completely entrenched in water. But if you look down there, sure enough, there's a piece of heart. So we're gonna go down in there and get it. But how, you might ask? Well, remember what we got in the ice caverns? Yeah, the iron boots. So we're gonna go get those. Yes, I know I can't breathe underwater, but it's just for 2 seconds. Alright, so I grabbed it. Alright, so now let's get the heck out of here. Alright, I got 2 minutes before I die. Wow, jeez, Link can hold his breath for so long. Make sure that Tektite doesn't murder my face. Ow. Get the heck out. So, yeah. Alright, now that I've done that, the next thing that we're going to do is that we are going to go to Lake Hylia, and we're going to start the next dungeon. So for those that don't remember how to get there, I'm going to show you. You can also play the the Serenity of Water, and you can get there. But the thing that I want to get to is right at the beginning, and I just feel like it'd be a lot faster if I just rode there instead of having to, so I'm just gonna ride there. I've been talking this whole dang time. I'm an idiot. Okay, well, we're almost there anyway. Gonna wanna hop the fences like a boss. Yep, so that's how Link does it. So now we're in Lake Hylia. So if you look at that house there, you should see something up in that house. But so we're gonna get to it. If you remember, we planted this bean thing earlier. We planted the bean plant, so now we can get on the bean plant, and we can fly. Oh, geez. Almost didn't make it. But there are some very annoying enemies in here, so we're gonna want to have to get rid of them. Ow. There, I just owned you with my bow. Is there any other annoying creature? No, I think that's it. Alright, we're good. So now we should just be able to... Ow. Come on, climb the ladder. Alright, so now we should just be able to climb the ladder with no problems at all and grab the next piece of heart. Alright, slowly climbing up the ladder. Slowly. There we are. And we just got the first piece of heart. Yeah. Alright, now we're going to enter into the next dungeon. Where's the next dungeon, you might ask? Well, it's in the water. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to equip the Zora's tunic that was given to us by King Zora. And then, as you can see, it looks like there's these obelisk-looking things sticking out of the ground, and there's a doorway. Well, guess what? We're gonna go in there. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to then equip the iron boots. And since we have the Zora's tunic, we can breathe underwater. I don't know how that works. If the cloak itself is oxygenated, I just learned not to question Zelda logic. Although it makes much more sense, like in at least in the Twilight Princess, when you get the Zora armor, at least it makes sense of that he has like this cloth thing over his mouth. But then you just have to take for granted, oh, the rest of this is magic. But I guess I'm just not a very imaginative person. Okay, now one really annoying thing about this dungeon is like, you see how I have to go to the menu to switch on and off the regular boots with the normal boots and all that jazz? Well, yeah, you have to do that an awful lot. So you're going to see me pause the game about 100 times just that way I can complete this dungeon. So the first thing you want to do is that you want to jump into the water and you want to sing all the way to the bottom, and we're gonna go to the eastern corridor. That's right here, and we're gonna meet up with a very familiar face. And by familiar, I mean the really weird stalker lady that wanted to marry us. Okay, you're Link, aren't you? It's me, your fiance, Haruto, Princess of the Zoras. Oh, sheesh, I was hoping you weren't remembering that. I never forgot the vows we made to each other 7 years ago. Jeez, that's really creepy. You're a terrible man to have kept me waiting for these 7 long years. But now it is not the time to talk about love. I'm sure you've already seen it. Zora's domain, totally frozen. A young man named Sheik saved me from under the ice. But my father and the other Zoras have not. Yet, I want to save them all. I want to save Zora's domain. You have to help me. This is a request from me, the woman who is going to be your wife. Link, you have to help me destroy the evil monster in the temple, okay? Inside the water temple, there are 3 places where you can change the water level. I'll lead the way. Follow me, quickly. Alright, so... Alright, I'll just follow you then. No problem then. Yep, okay. Sounds good. Okay. So... Okay. Alright, so now I have to unpause the dang game, put on the Kokiri boots, and now we can just magically float up there. And another thing, they made Ruto really creepy in this game. They just did. Like, I get that they're supposed to be like, she has a warp sense of... Where'd the heck she go? Where did she go? I don't understand. I don't understand where she went. Oh, well, before we do that, we're gonna go in here. And we're gonna... Oh, jeez. And we just murdered everything with the big giant booty sword. Yep, so that thing does double damage in the Master Sword, which does double damage to the Kokiri Sword. So originally, we are 4 times as powerful as we were from the beginning of the game, supposedly. And so, if you haven't guessed already, this is the dungeon map. And I really like in this game, in this dungeon, particularly, how they give you the map at the very beginning, like of the thing. Like, that is just so awesome. It helps out so much. It really does. Okay, so now we're gonna want to equip that. Alright. And if you didn't get it from the beginning, this fact that it shows a Triforce in the wall means you gotta play Zelda's Lullaby. Apparently this song is just, it is just like incorporated into every it's just incorporated to every, like, whatever of this game. Like, every aspect of this game, it's Zelda's Lullaby, oh, from the blah, blah, blah. Alright, so, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you guys how to do this. Alright, so in order to open this door, we need to whip out the bow, and we gotta shoot fire, and we gotta shoot fire through the, through the one torch, so that way we can light up the other torches, and it opens up that door. Yeah, that was a horrible explanation of that. But now we gotta do more killing. Oh, ouch. I'm sorry about that. That was horrible. Oh, come on. Die already. Oh my gosh. The hit detection in this game. I get that it's an older game. But really, since I hit the thing in the dang mouth, it should just work. Oh my gosh. Come on. I'm having so much trouble with this. There we go. Is it saying that I... Oh. I actually used my shield that time. Come on, open up. There we go. Is it saying that I have to use the frickin' Master Sword? Okay. Well, until I get to a certain part of the game, it's just going to be easier if I use the Master Sword to kill these guys. So, yeah. Alright, let's open up this chest right here. And we got a small key. Heck yes. Alright, now we're going to keep going throughout the dungeon. Alright, so now we're going to go in the, so now we're going to go into the other parts of the dungeon. Alright, so now we're going to go into the, other part of the dungeon. Alright, now that we got the small key, I believe there is another key that we can, get. Yes, I was correct. Okay, so, yeah, I just got to think over the dungeon theory because it's like, it's really hard. Just trying to remember that everything that you need to do and all that jazz. All right, and you have to go into the pause menu so many dang times into this. It's like you have to go into the like the pause menu so many times in this game. Look, in just a matter of 30 seconds, I've gone to the pause menu I think 3 times already. It's just ridiculous what they have you do in this dungeon. I get Nintendo was trying to be innovative and stuff like that, and they were trying to be like really like, oh man, you gotta think about it. But it's like the fact that you have to go into the pause menu every dang time, it's just super redundant and it's unnecessary, really, if you think about it. Alright, so now we're in this room. There's really no point for this room except there's a golden skull in here. That's the reason that pretty much this room was put in here. Alright. Come on. Come on. Seriously, you cannot hit anything without you getting hit back. Alright. So the way that you get this thing is that you gotta charge this up. There. There we go. Now that we're in here, we can just slice you open. Oh. Come on. Back foot for style. There we go. I don't know how that constitutes as getting it when I was like 500 feet away from it, but oh well. Alright, so that was the point of that room. It was just Golden Skulltula. I believe that was Golden Skulltula number 71, if I'm counting correctly. So yeah. Alright, gotta go back down slowly. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we can do that. There we go. There we go. Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going. You know, I think I did my counting wrong. I think that was Golden Skulltula number 72. Nope, 71. Alright, I was right. Oh, that reminds me. I forgot a Golden Skulltula out in Hyrule Field. Dang it. Or Lake Hylia. Dang it, I'm an idiot. Okay, so yeah. That was dummy on my part. Poo-poo on me, so, and all that. So yeah. Alright, so just gotta keep. So now we're gonna go into the western portion of this dungeon. Well, the lower level. There's 3 main levels, I believe. So we're going into the lowest level, right? Well, we're going into the west side of the lowest level. I'll just call it the first level. Yeah, okay. Just make it easy on you guys. Okay, so right now we're on the western side of the lowest of the level 1. And we're going through this corridor. I can't remember exactly what's beyond this point. I believe it's another key, because I know there's a lot of keys that you need to grab at the very beginning of this dungeon, which was very annoying to me. Which was actually really annoying to a lot of people. All right, gotta jump. Watch out for that Tektite. There we go. I'll just kick you off. All right, we're good. All right, go to this door. Yep, alright, yep, I was right. It's another key. So we're going to want to jump in here, and as you can see, the current in this room is rotating. So what you're going to want to do is you want to hug against the right corner of this wall, sink down until you're on this platform right here, and you see that little jewel inside of that dragon's mouth where all the current's coming from, where you want to hit it with a hook shot, and then you're going to want to quickly orient yourself to here. Oh, jeez. Come on. Oh my gosh. This is miserable. I can't freaking see. I can't even see. This isn't... I can't see. I'm gonna die. What? I hit it! This is retarded. Oh, I got one. I'm still gonna die, though. Oh my good lord. Oh my gosh. That was... Oh, that just pisses me off. Good frickin' lord. That was frickin' stupid. Oh my gosh. I'm really pissed off now. if you want to get your piss to a boil, you play the water temple on frickin' Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Holy crap! Jeez, if you just want to ruin your day, play the water temple. Oh my gosh. I was dreading this whole frickin' Let's Play. It's like, guess what I have to do? Since I promised 100% The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, I have to do the water temple. Granted, I know this game is awesome and that a lot of people enjoy it and love it and like it, but there's just so many annoying things to this game, like the water temple. Like, it's just, it doesn't even constitute as something that's feasibly good by mankind. It's just so bad. Oh my gosh. Here, Miyamoto must have been smoking crack when he came up with this idea or something, because this is just downright Satan awful. Like, okay, here's an analogy for you. The water temple is used as torture in hell. That's how bad this temple is. Like, I get it. There's awesome things about this temple, like the mini boss in this. Ah, crap. Like the mini boss in this. Like the mini boss in this dungeon. Like, the mini boss is really awesome. I'm not gonna tell what it is for those that haven't played it, but if you're familiar with this game, you know what it is, and it's just that much fun. But like, I know the game is awesome, and it's because of the storyline. But what it boils down to is that everybody shares the same opinion about this dungeon, of how bad it is. Like, everyone I know there's a lot of people that share my frustration, and I know a lot of my friends that have played Zelda. They're right with me on that boat. I mean, it's just every time it's like, you mention the water temple, a scowl comes over their faces, like, oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. And for those that have played Zelda, you know what I'm talking about. Well, enough of me complaining about how horrible this dungeon is. I'm just gonna try and finish it, because I have seriously been dreading this. It's just, I'm just so ticked off about this dungeon right now. Okay, I'm just gonna stop having a bad attitude about it. And why did that not register? I don't know why that did not register. So apparently I'm just playing it for the heck of it, for the fun of it. And why does Link's face have to be right up against it? I think if the wall heard me, I think that would be good enough. Alright, now before you jump on this platform, my first playthroughs of Zelda ever. Oh crap. You gotta watch out. So you're gonna want to sink to where you get to this platform right here. You're gonna want to get yourself straightened so that way you don't deviate off to the left or the right and fall right into the spikes. So I say hugging the wall and getting here. And as you can see, there is a hole here that we can jump down into. Now, the first time ever playing Zelda, I got stuck at this part because I forgot all about this key right here. I was ticked off because I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Alright, so now there's going to be a bunch of enemies that come down and that want to murder your face. Come on. Alright, I did a good job of murdering those blokes. There we go. Alright, I actually did a decent job of killing all of them. Alright, so now you're going to want to get into the top right corner of this little area here, and you'll be able to actually get above everything. Alright, there we go. And if you look up, there's another chest that contains a key. Just let me get it really quickly. Blah, 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 key. Alright, good. Now we're just going to go back to that middle column room, and we'll advance to the second level. Alright, now we're back, and now we're here, and now we're going to enter into the second room. Sweet! Alright, now that we're here, there's another thing that we can get. So what we're going to do is we're going to sink down, and we're going to go back into that place where we saw Princess Ruto. So now you want to do it when you've raised it to the middle level, And if you remember, there was another ledge there that we couldn't reach because the water level was too high. Well, now that we've lowered it just a little bit, we can actually get into that room. So just allow Link to slowly drift, you know, get up or whatever. So we're gonna want to plant a bomb here, jump out of the way like a cool guy, and the wall explodes, and it reveals another key. That's another thing that a lot of people did not like about this dungeon, is that there were too many keys to find at the beginning. I mean, when you get the dungeon item, you pretty much just pass the hardest part of the game, because really that is the hardest part of the game right there. It's just that hard. It really is that hard, and I don't know how I can stress that enough, because it's just like, geez Louise, how hard could they make it? So it's just like, yeah. Alright, so now we're gonna wanna keep going. So now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna go into the second level, or the middle level, whatever you want to call it, and we're gonna go into the west side where there is a locked door. Just get up on here, hit that thing. There we go. So now we are in a brand new looking room. So you're gonna watch out, because there is a Tektite there that wants to murder your face. There we go. Come on. So kill the Tektite, because if it falls on you, it will just ruin your day. It really will. I know it did for my I know it did when I first played this game, and like I actually died on the water temple twice trying to beat it, just because the combat in it is so gosh dang weird. Alright, so now you're gonna want to raise the water level again, and now we're going to be getting the dungeon item. Yes, so we are now going to be getting the dungeon item for this little dungeon, I guess you could say, the water temple. That's another thing about this game. The generic names for the later dungeons. It's like, did they just run out of ideas of creativity? I mean, you got Inside the Deku Tree, which even then wasn't that creative. Like, I mean, it gets its point across. You're inside of the Deku Tree. But and then the next one, I guess the Dodongo's Caverns. That makes sense, but no one knows what a freaking Dodongo is, so it's like, wow, that's the most creative name there. And then you get Inside Jabu Jabu. Again, it suffers from the same unoriginality from the, oh wow, that bat had a lot of hearts. But it suffers from the same unoriginality of Inside the Deku, ow! From Inside the Deku Tree. So it's just a few complaints I have about Zelda. I don't know why I'm complaining about Zelda, because Zelda's awesome, but I meant, it's just, there's everything. There's a lot of things that you can complain about the game. Like, I mean, and then you get into the Forest Temple, then the Fire Temple, then the Water Temple, then the Shadow Temple. So really, the most creative Zelda dungeon names of Ocarina of Time are Dodongo's Caverns and Desert Colossus. And now, I mean, just think about it. Desert Colossus. That just sounds like bad. It sounds cool. It sounds awesome. It just sounds menacing. When we get there, that'll actually be the next dungeon we complete. So, yeah, so I'll be showing you guys what that's like. Alright, so now that we get here, we'll see that there is another locked door, but since we have all the keys, we can now enter into that room. And now we are in another puzzle room. Looks like we're in some deep doo-doo now, guys. So you're going to hit that middle diamond thingamaboober, and you're going to want to latch yourself onto that snake. Oh! Oh, that thing just kind of freaked me out there. So kill it. Like I said earlier, the reason I'm using the Master Sword right now is because the hit detection on the Big Goron Sword is just really bad. So I'm playing it for now. Alright, I'll just freeze that thing. Ah, crap, the phone's going off. I hate it when the phone goes off, because that just messes up the audio. It's like there are people that are constantly calling us, and it's just downright annoying. Ugh. So you're going to hop over this thing. Make sure not to fall off, otherwise that would be really bad. So now you want to hit that thing again. Now watch out for the Tektites, and you want to be as fast as Dookie possible. So kill it. Grab the heart if you can. Now you're gonna want to come over there. Now we're gonna hit the thing one more time, and you guys will see why. Now the water level's lowered and he can't get to us. Dumb Tektite. Alright, so now you're gonna want to come up on here, and then you're gonna want to hit that thing again, so that way it raises us up. See? Yeah, see, smart, isn't it? Alright, now watch out for the ow! Watch out for the Tektites. There we go. Killed the Tektites. Okay, we're all good. Oh, watch out for the like. Watch out for the like. Oh, there we go. Kill the like. Oh man, those things are scary because what they will do is that they will take away your armor and your Hylian shield. So you don't want that happening at all. Oh come on, break the dang block or the dang thing. Oh my gosh, that's stupid. Just magic jars. Alright, so now when we go into this room, you will see that it is a clear and sunny whatevers. Alright, so now what we're going to want to do is that we're going to want to switch to the big Goron sword because there's going to be a boss fight. Look at Link's reflection. It's so cool, isn't it? Wait a second. What happened to Link's reflection? Oh my gosh. It's Link. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to keep thrusting with this thing, and he has a hard time defending it. So you just want to keep gang raping him. So you want to keep gang raping him because he is unable to defend. Because he is unable to defend against the big Goron sword apparently when it's thrusted. So you just want to keep hitting him over and over again. Like that, and then one more time and he should go down. There we go. And that was one of the most memorable bosses in Zelda history. And as you can see, the room returns to normal because all of that was just merely an illusion. Okay, so now we're gonna go in here, and I kind of spoiled it. We're getting the dungeon item right here. It should become as no surprise because now you've pretty much become accustomed to Zelda games. Alright, so let's see what it is. Oh my gosh. And we get the long shot. It's an upgraded hook shot. It extends twice as far. Alright, so now that we got the long shot, it's pretty much an upgrade, like it just said, it's an upgraded hook shot. So now we'll be able to finish this dungeon, but that won't be till next episode. So I will see you guys probably the next time I upload a video, which won't be for very long. So yeah, bye bye.